What's up, guys? This is your man, the one, the only, Larentay from the GTRA Above channel. Welcome back, guys, to another Pimp-tastic, Swag-Dollar episode on the GTRA Above channel. So, in today's video, guys, I'm going to talk to you about why you should start doing cold exposure training for your, ice bath training for your hands, your face, and your feet. So you might be thinking, all right, Larentay, what's the gist behind doing this? You know, it sounds crazy, it sounds dumb. Why should I do something like this? And I'm glad you're being curious and you're asking questions instead of just doing something that somebody tells you to do. So the reason why you want to do this is because, say you like working outside, or you like being outside, or you hate the cold in general, or you just don't like being at the feeling of being, helpless at the elements outside, And what cold exposure training, ice bathing your hands, your face, and your feet, what it does is it makes your hands, it makes those body parts that I'm talking about they're more able to tolerate extreme temperatures and the cold, all right? And by doing this, it makes you less likely to experience discomfort from the cold. You're more tougher, durable. You won't be mentally and physically affected to where you're not thinking right in the cold. You won't have your workouts being ended prematurely and so on. So pretty much in a nutshell, you're able to tolerate the cold better, all right? And it's just gonna make you stand out, and your friends are gonna be impressed. They might be impressed, or they might be, just amazed at how much you can tolerate the cold weather. Say in the past you weren't able to tolerate it, So anyway, it's just a cool thing to be able to have that's beneficial for not only your health, but also your survival and just being physically, mentally tougher, all right? So you might be thinking, all right, Larentay, that's cool and all. So if I just take cold showers, that's gonna help me, that's gonna help out, right? Well, it will to an extent, but not exactly, because when you are having your whole body hit with cold water, your body is thinking about, self-preservation. It's not thinking about your goals or why you're doing this. The only thing it thinks about is, hey, we have some type of cold stress being placed upon us. We need to protect what's important. So what's going to happen is your body's going to start directing all the warmth and energy to your body, to protect your organs. It's going to say, fuck your hands, fuck your feet, and fuck your face, your ears. Because you can live without those. You will be disfigured, but you'll still be alive. So that's your body's mindset when it comes to that, because in your extremities, such as your hands, your feet, your ears, your nose, they don't have as much warmth as the core, and they don't house vital organs. So what's going to happen is you're gonna experience vasoconstriction, which pretty much the blood vessels in your hands are all going to shrink this narrow as possible, to where your hands are going to be barely getting any blood flow, and the warmth and stuff is going to be all being directed towards your core for self-preservation. So that's why a cold shower won't work, and that's why you have to isolate your hands, your face, and your feet, all right, to where it's not triggering off other sensories in your body, to where, hey, we need to channel all the heat towards the core. So by isolating your hands, your feet, what's happening is it's just causing vasoconstriction, in this area of your hand, as explained by Wim Hof. Or same thing with your feet. It's going to be on experience towards a certain degree, toward past your ankles, and your face. It's going to be on your face, to where your body can react to making your face be able to tolerate, the elements, something extremely cold, in case you're exposed to it. So by doing this consistently every day for 2 to 3 minutes, your body will build a tolerance towards being able to tolerate the cold and extreme temperatures, to where, say you go outside in the cold, your hands aren't going to become immediately, they're not going to get numb and start losing their feeling in 10 minutes, 10 minutes, instead of 10 minutes, you'll be experiencing the usual symptoms of discomfort maybe in an hour or 2 hours, and then eventually maybe 10 hours, you know. And with my experience, you know, since I've been icing my hands, you know, isolating them, my feet, and so on. Of course, my feet don't get cold because they're isolated by my boots or whatever type of shoes I'm wearing, but my hands are exposed to the cold. And this night, I went outside, I worked out in the cold, and I was out there for over an hour, and my hands are still warm. Yeah, they still had a little feeling of the loss of feeling coming in and the discomfort from the cold, but you know, they still felt fine and they felt warm, and I didn't have to prematurely end my workout. So that is the great thing about doing this, is that it makes you more hard to kill, and you're less likely to be affected. And there's also other benefits to doing this, such as mental benefits, because this is something that's uncomfortable, and most people are not going to do this. All right, who wants to experience discomfort? And as humans, we seek pleasure and we seek pleasure, and we run from discomfort. You know, that's just human nature, and that's our bodies wanting to stay in homeostasis. But by you doing this, you're breaking down homeostasis and doing something that your body doesn't like, but your body is going to adapt to it and make you stronger. So I highly advocate doing this for those reasons, especially sticking your face in the ice water. It's cold. You know, you have to focus on breathing while holding your breath and not gasping when you put your face in the water. So that's another mental aspect that it improves on. It forces you to remain calm when you have this really uncomfortable icy feeling on your extremities, you know. So I think this is a great exercise to do every day, and it builds discipline to which you can apply to other areas of your life that you want to improve and maximize. So that's why I do it, besides the physical benefits. But guys, that's it for this video about ice bathing your hands and face and feet to tolerate cold exposure. And if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask me. I'll be more than happy to help you out or answer any questions. But if this video did provide you value, make sure you like it, you share, and subscribe to my channel to stay updated for new content over a lot of things that I will be talking about in the future. But guys, thank you for watching, and till next time, deuces.